Tour alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Our main event should be a good one tonight. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Sugar Ray Robinson's making his way to the ring right now, and he does so with an attitude that belies his in-ring intensity. Roy Jones Jr. is making his way to the ring right now. Boy, and he's not bashful at all, is he? Look at him, confidently making his way down for this contest.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
15 rounds scheduled here in this much-anticipated fight, and we are underway with round number one. Gets rid of that body shot. Teddy, we've seen both these guys before, and we have a feeling, you just kind of have the feeling that it could be one of those special nights.
Yeah, because their styles, it suits up for one of those special nights.
Teddy, typically in a fight like this, when we have a power puncher against us, boy, oh boy, that's tough to take. Boy, he was damaged, but now he's defending himself well. Unable to be put down, Roy Jones Jr. looks stronger than he was just moments ago. Halfway through round number one. Crashes home with a hook. Body shot, left hand. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body. And he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
Ray Robinson utilizing that jab well. Final 10 seconds of round number one. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Puts forth the hook, scores with it. So end of the round, a round in which he was able to get to his man there, stunned him there. He's kind of got momentum now, doesn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, he does. And you know he's going to want to build on it. He doesn't want to get reckless, careless, but he's want to keep it going that way.
Listen, you need to move your head from side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. I need you to throw more punches. Body, bang, the body, hit the body.
I got more.
Roy Jones Jr.'s recovered nicely here. The start of this round, and he is proving to me at least that what happened in that last round is having no effect on this round.
Good job, buddy.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching.
Let it go.
And he ties up on the inside. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Robinson's punch is far off the target. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Get after him.
Teddy, you can try to put a label on Roy Jones Jr., but I don't know that you can necessarily classify him as any one style of boxing.
No, he's a guy that breaks the rule book. He would drive traditional trainers batsy. I mean, they would get nuts because he does everything you're not supposed to do. He pulls back from punches instead of slipping them. He drops his hands instead of keeping his hands up. He dares you to make a mistake, and he dares you to catch him while he's making mistakes. If there's ever a guy that you could compare him to, I would say a little bit to Muhammad Ali. And Muhammad Ali was the engineer. He was the pioneer of making wrong right.
Good block by Roy Jones. Good flush shot upstairs. Blocks away that headshot. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Jones's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
Some of that.
And round number 3 is underway.
Nice! Body shots.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
You're not pace yourself.
You know from watching his career, Roy Jones Jr. is not the kind of guy who backs down from a fight. But right now, he cannot afford to engage in this fight after being hurt so badly. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Not able to land the headshot. Able to dismiss that body shot. Goes up top with the right hand. Turns over that hook upstairs.
Move your head.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Solid straight right hand.
Use the jab.
10 seconds to go in this third round. Missed the target with that hook. Robinson's defense is paying off now. And round 3 comes to an end.
That is it. That's it. I need another round like that. Just like that, all right? Doing good.
You need to capitalize on his mistakes. I want to see that counter hook. Make him pay for his mistakes.
All we need is water up there, and that's it.
Keep moving, keep your hands moving,
You don't
and
need
you'll
that.
beat
Throw
him to
that
the
away.
punch.
His opponent may regret the way he has started this fight tonight, finding himself already in a hole on Teddy's scorecard, down 3 rounds. Sugar Ray Robinson's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right.
You got this one.
Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook.
Like that, just like that.
Committing to the work downstairs with the left.
Jab, jab.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, Roy Jones Jr. is just being very hesitant right now offensively. His first thought since being stunned in this fight is protect myself, protect myself. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
You got him.
A clean, big hook to the head by Sugar Ray Robinson. There's a straight right hand.
One, two. 1, 2.
Good step back counter punch there.
Keep doing what you're
10
doing.
seconds remaining in this round. And that's the end of round 4. Robinson's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Take your time out there. Take your time. Keep the pressure up. Don't follow him. Cut the ring off, all right? Set up the power shot. It's there for you. When he moves in, it's there for you. Relax.
So a fresh round is underway. But is it a fresh fighter? Roy Jones Jr.'s corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with. Because if he does, I think it's over.
Work the body kick.
You got this one.
He missed with that headshot.
You're not focusing.
Oh, you're doing great. Let it go.
Roy Jones Jr. smacked by a left hand.
Focus.
Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. He better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
He went from almost being knocked out to being right back in it. Robinson's punch didn't come close. You've used that description, stubborn, driven, single-minded focusedness for Roy Jones Jr. How much does that point to his success that he's had?
Probably 75% of it, because the physical abilities, a lot of people have comparable physical abilities, sometimes even better than guys that get to a higher place. But mentally, emotionally, character-wise, you have it or you don't have it. He has it.
Hook right on the belt line. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round.
Good work.
Roy Jones Jr.'s approach that we just saw in that last round, it cannot continue. His work rate has to increase, doesn't it, Teddy?
If he wants to win this fight, if he doesn't want to just survive. And that is the question. And that is in his mind, in his heart.
Listen to me. Your best defense is to throw more punches. You need to throw more punches. That will keep him away. It's over. He's tired. He's got nothing left, okay? Just go for the head.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Roy Jones Jr.'s got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Not an accurate hook at all. Did you see that? What a powerful hook to the head by Sugar Ray Robinson.
Nice work, nice work.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Head and body, head and body.
You got this one.
He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Looking good.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Scored well up top. 2 good jabs by Roy Jones.
Double up on your punches.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Jones is got to like where he's headed right now. Now, your scorecard still has him trailing, but he did win that last round.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, before it looked like he was just trying to, negotiate with his opponent. Now negotiation is over. He's trying to just go through him. And for where he's at, I think that's the right attitude.
Stay close to this guy. Get close. Get close. Really close. Body, body, uppercut. Got any more of these?
Here we are at the start of another round. A round that could simply add on to a new direction and a new course that this fight has taken. I really liked what he was able to do in that last round. Now, he's behind on the scorecards, but you get the sense that the momentum is starting to roll his way.
Well, you get the sense that it's starting to become his kind of fight now.
Body shot lands. It was the right. He's throwing a lot of punches here. Now, his opponent is showing very, very good movement. What adjustments can he make to deal with that movement?
Well, Joe, when you're fighting a guy who's smart, who's hard to hit, first of all, you got to shorten those punches up. If they're wide, they have no chance at all. And you got to go to the one place that's not moving. Guess where that is? Downstairs.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Halfway through this round here. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Good job.
A well-placed overhand right.
Pace yourself.
Nice jab from Roy Jones Jr. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Sugar Ray Robinson's head movement is really a factor in this fight. I mean, who would have thought it? Just one of the aspects of defense could be such a big key to this fight right now.
Yeah, it is, and his opponent right now is not making adjustments. Matter of fact, he's starting to drown himself because he's going more and more head hunting, and the more he does it, the more he misses, the more frustrated he gets, the more tired he gets. He needs to make a change downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body.
I want to see that counter hook.
There you go.
It's not always about the highlight-making knockdowns. As we're through 7 rounds here, this has been just a fine display of boxing.
And that's what it should be about. I mean, if you go to the ballpark, everybody likes to see home runs. I know. But the teams that win the World Series, usually the better pitcher. The teams that can have defense, keep you off balance a little bit, they're the ones that are going to the championship. Nice. This guy understands what's important, what's going to get him to the top.
Robinson scores well with that hook. Scored well with that right hand to the body. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. He got a lot into that uppercut. Nice work by Sugar Ray Robinson. The halfway point of round number 8. Sugar Ray Robinson's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Here's something that's a key factor now, and that is his ability to simply defend himself. He's doing a wonderful job at it.
Yeah, he is, and that gives him the ability to always be fresh and confident round after round since he's not taking a lot of punishment.
Watch the hook!
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Final 10 seconds. So he puts forth another punishing display. Robinson's dominating this fight from start to finish, and the end is getting near.
Yeah, and his opponent's looking like he's got Everlast written on his forehead. I mean, he looks like a bag.
This is a wipeout. You're winning this fight. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you got this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
You gotta watch the water.
Nice round. That was good. Keep that up when we have this one.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. Good exchange. He fires back. He just missed that shot up top.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Roy Jones.
You got this one. Unload.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Sugar Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray Robinson showing that he has an understanding about balance, about angles, about footwork. What does his opponent need to understand to deal with it?
Well, he has to figure out a way to take the air out of those tires. Give him a couple flats. That's what he's got to do. And there's no better way to give a guy a flat than to go to that body.
Jab, jab. Move!
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Nice!
Time.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. Robinson's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. And that's the end of round 9. Robinson's well conditioned to the realities of this harsh business of boxing. But even though we know what we've seen out of some ringside scorecards through the years, I'd be shocked if everybody doesn't have him ahead in this fight right now.
Yeah, but never be shocked in this business because you never know with these blind judges sometimes. I hate to say it that bluntly, but time and time again, you just get shocked when you hear the score at the end of the night.
The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we've witnessed so far. Sugar Ray Robinson's feeling the sting of that big uppercut. Great job of protecting himself. He's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
What an intense hook landed by Sugar Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray Robinson showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Roy Jones Jr.'s cracked by a right hand. Hey, I know he's not in great shape, but he's doing a very good job now all of a sudden of defending himself. Well-targeted two-punch combo by Roy Jones. Coming to the end of round number 10, 10 seconds to go.
All right, listen. You need to create more punches, okay? Slip his punch and throw a straight right down the middle. You have to start doubling that jab, okay? Double that jab. That will put us in position.
You're looking good. Looking good. He's tired. Look at him. He's so fucking tired. He's got nothing left.
Roy Jones Jr. is looking like an absolute mess as we start round number 11 here, and the scorecard proves it to be true.
Yeah, it tells the story, and guess what? It's a short story. He's losing.
Badly.
That's it, just like that.
Robinson's making for a very inviting target right now. That cut is much worse than it was just moments ago.
What he has to do is he's got to be elusive right now. He's got to get on his horse a little bit and give those medicines that were put into the cut a chance to work a little bit, but also he's got to slow his opponent down. Catch him with something so he doesn't keep going after that eye.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Roy Jones Jr. is killing me watching him here. I mean, he doesn't need a 20-by-20 ring. They could fight this thing in like a phone booth here.
No, he looks like one of those cars you see on the side of the road where they removed all the tires, all the wheels. He's not going anywhere.
Nice work, nice work.
Robinson's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
Head and body, head and body.
Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Roy Jones. Solid left hand to the head. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round.
Relax. No need to pressure too much. It's gonna come now. You gotta relax and put those punches together. Trying too hard to knock this guy out with one big punch. I need to see some combinations.
Okay, listen. You can throw him off with head movements. That's it. Throw him off with head movements. Where's your body work? Hit the body.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Nice strike after catching one by Sugar Ray Robinson. Robinson's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way.
Looking good.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Did you see that? How about that? Roy Jones Jr. down after getting tagged by that power punch.
One, two, three, four, five.
Roy Jones Jr. still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
He's tired. He's tired.
That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. He was stunned, but now he's surviving. Blocks that belt line well. Roy Jones Jr.'s blocking ability is doing well for him there. So that round comes to an end. Yet another round where he came up short, just didn't have it. Desperation time's got to be approaching.
Yeah, it's kind of like our crew members. You know, when we see them at the bar and it's happy hour and, you know, you double up on the drinks. Well, guess what, Joe? It's time to double up. You need 2 or 3 right now. You got to really go after
You need
it.
to establish that jab, okay? When you get close, I need you to chop that power hand, okay? Listen.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
Here we go with round number 13. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. He is stunned, but somehow manages to have the wherewithal to hold on. Jones's work rate is very high. I looked at the punch stats, and you can see that he's a busy guy. I don't think he's an effective guy, though. A lot of these aren't landing.
Well, you have a reason to think that, Joe. Guess what? I agree. They're not landing.
He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back under him. Super 2-punch combo by Roy Jones.
Relax. Beat him to the punch.
Not able to land the uppercut.
Keep moving, keep moving.
And now he scores well with the straight right.
Uppercut, uppercut.
Unable to land clean by Roy Jones. Roy Jones Jr. is well off the mark that time. Last 10 seconds.
Back to the body.
This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Every time you come in, I want to see that double jab. Double jab right, okay?
Water in the corner. Too much.
Okay, okay. Relax.
The start to the 14th round. Jones's corner is probably wondering what effect the last round's going to have as we start this round. Remember, he was stunned in that last round.
Yeah, he was stunned. He's got to behave like a pro, like a real fighter now. He's got to be able to have a short memory, put that aside, and go out there now and pick up the same way as he had in his mind when he came to this arena, that he's going to be the boss. He's going to be the one leaving here with a W.
Get in there.
Good defense just covering up down low.
1-2, 1-2.
Now he ties up there. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Look at that! Roy Jones Jr. was all shook up. Right now, his corner is imploring him to simply get up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Listen, Roy Jones Jr. told us all week long, he's not going away this easy. He beats the count. On the mark with the overhand right. Big, big shot he just scored with. Roy Jones Jr.'s down, and he may be out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
It's over. The fight is over. Sugar Ray Robinson's gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory. It's late in the fight, and it looked like we were going to get a decision out of this. Sugar Ray Robinson's power makes it a knockout.
Reminiscent of some of the great late knockout fights in the history of this sport.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.